This morning, Hugo dropped off Dennis to come and collect his Chevy Bel Air we did some work on for him. Dennis was very happy that his car was running again, but he was even happier about the brakes and suspension work we did for him. With the money from our Firebird sold at auction, I could afford to buy at a shop in town. So later today, I took a drive over there to finalize everything with the previous owner. Hello everybody and welcome back to My Garage Revivals. Right, so yeah, it is a Friday morning, and as you can see, I've been a little bit busy already. We've started clearing out the little cabin over here. So yeah, we did at least make enough money to purchase the shop, as well as cover all the costs involved as well. There was obviously some transfer costs we had to purchase or pay for as well. But yes, as you can see, I've started loading up most of the stuff on the old pickup truck over here. And the little Neva is already back at the shop, at the new shop that is. So yeah, this is pretty much going to be a dedicated episode to me moving my shop over. So yeah, I hope I'm not going to be boring you guys in this episode. But yes, this is pretty much what we have to do. And so far I've always been doing this off camera. So I thought, well, let's maybe just do it, you know, for a change on a video for you guys. So what I'm going to do now is pretty much just get our trailer hooked up, because we need to start loading some of the big stuff onto the trailer, and then we are going to pretty much make our way over to the shop and start putting furniture and stuff in place and sorting out the stuff a bit. So yeah, obviously over the weekend I will be getting some more furniture and maybe even a second lift. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit interesting to see how the shop comes together. We might do some changes again afterwards, but I think it's going to be a good day for us. So yeah, let's start by loading some furniture on the trailer. I'm not sure what exactly I want to take first, so I was thinking of just starting with the big stuff. So yeah, I also bought myself a little microwave to warm up some food, because obviously we're going to be next to the pizza place, and yeah, I think I might get a couple of pizzas as takeaway sometimes. And yeah, pizza's always good in the next morning for breakfast, so that's something we're going to do. So yeah, we're going to pretty much try and load this lift up first. So I'm not sure if this is going to work very well, but we're going to try our best. So let's try and get this thing, I think, moved forward. Alright. I think around about there should do. Let's just make sure it's standing flat, because we don't want to have any accidents at all. Alright, so let's see. We've got our big shelf over here. See if we can get this thing loaded as well. I'm thinking maybe if we do 2 trips, we should manage to get everything there. Alright, I think this shelf will fit over here. Okay, I think we're going to try it like that. Hopefully it works. Alright, so next thing, let's start by grabbing this desk of ours. I think that should fit at the back as well. So we're going to try and see if this is going to fit. Alright, something like that. And I hope we're not going to lose anything on the way, because there's obviously no way of us strapping these things down. But I think that is going to be everything we load for this trip. So yeah, let's jump in and we're going to take a drive over to the shop. I nearly forgot this move tool, which I'll probably pop in my backpack for now. And yeah, let me grab this toolbox as well. Gonna see if we can get a little space for this somewhere. Maybe up here in the cab with our suitcase over here. Let me just put that a little bit deep in. And then we'll grab the toolbox and we'll just put it on the seat next to us. And I think we are ready to hit the road. So yeah, let's hit the road and see what we can get sorted out over here. Alright, there we go. Toolbox loaded. Alright, so we are here at our new shop, and yeah, I had to offload the little desk table because that didn't want to stay on the back of the trailer. So we're gonna see if we pick it up the second time. Maybe we can load it in the box of the truck. I think that's gonna work a little bit better. But now we're gonna be sorting out some of the stuff over here. So we've got our barrel over here, which is gonna probably become part of the paint preparations area, which I'm planning on using this little room for over here. So there's our little Neva. I just decided to park it inside the little garage over here. So yeah, that is pretty much here already. I did take a taxi cab back from this place last night after sorting out everything with the previous owner. So we are pretty much just gonna put our lift in the shop next. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do this because we are gonna be getting a next lift in here very soon. So this will probably be moved again, but at the moment I just want to sort of get everything in a position where it's more or less going to be. So I was thinking if we can have two lifts maybe next to each other over here, that should work, and then maybe a third lift around there somewhere. But yes, that'll all depend. So you guys are also welcome to drop some comments down below. How do you think the shop's going to work out the best for us? I do want to turn this around so that the operational buttons are on this side, because we're going to have a work table over there by the window. So that is pretty much where we're going to do all of the engine assembly in this corner over here. That's my plan actually over here. So that we've got a table to work on with the engine parts, maybe over here, and maybe another table around here somewhere, which is going to be dedicated for parts we are using when we are building cars on the lift. So yeah, we'll still figure out everything. I think more or less here should be fine. So I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to placing this lift down now. So I think we're going to do it something like that. Alright, so yeah, let's see what else we've got. We've got our shelf over there, which is going to be going to our receiving area. Or pretty much the dispatch area over there on the other side of the building. So let's take a nice little walk over here with our shelf. Alright, so obviously my plan is to get maybe 3 of these shelves. I don't know, we'll see how many we can actually fit. I'll do some calculations with regards to how much space we have and what we can fit. And I think we need to swing it around. Let's do it like this. I think over here in this area should be fine, but we should maybe take into consideration the corners, because we're not going to be able to use the corner space as much. So we'll see. Maybe we'll leave that spot open for some tires to be stacked. Yeah, let's maybe move it off to over to the line over there. Let's try and center it in these blocks. I think, yeah, that's close enough. As I said, it might still change, but I think we are good there with the first and only shelf we have. So that is where I'll be unpacking the various parts and stuff that we have, and also if we get any deliveries, that'll be our little delivery room. So I obviously still have some building materials left from the upgrades we did over at the gas station. So I think we are just going to pop these anywhere for now. I mean, we are just trying to offload the truck. So we've got our welding machine and everything is here. So this is going to be a lot of walking up and down and just putting stuff in place. So yes, I think we should be able to make this a little bit quicker by putting some of these things in our backpack like this. So there should be another materials box over here. I think it's over there. Let's grab that, and then we'll also grab all of these bottles of coolant we've got over here. And then obviously our sandbags. These will go into our paint booth preparations area, along with our sandblaster and all that. So that can pretty much go in there. So as for the coolant, you can go and put those on the shelf in a moment, but let's just put these on top of these boxes for now. I think just sort that out a bit. Alright, and then yeah, that should do. Alright, so over here we're going to just drop our coolant on the top shelf for now. Let's just put them like that and just drop this thing before I move the shelf again. Alright, so, and the fourth bottle, we'll just pop it on. So let's quickly see if we can get these things organized a little bit. So yeah, this is pretty much what this episode is going to be about. I think only on Monday we will continue normal work. We've got a customer vehicle coming in, which is a Lada sedan race car. The owner of the vehicle is Mr. Diesel. So he's actually very high up in the races and so on. He said something about the car was in a bit of an accident, so he needs to have it fixed up. So he pretty much got it the way that it is, which you guys will probably see only on Monday night's episode. So that car is indeed need of quite a bit of work. Alright, but let's see what else we've got. We've got our customer sign, which we will probably just pop down somewhere over here for now. I mean, we'll probably put this in a parking spot outside at some point. But for now, can just stay over there. Right, next up, we've got our sandblaster, which still has some sand in it. So we're going to pretty much take this over to our paint prep room. So I might actually get a table as well for this place. Maybe for there, for some materials and stuff. And maybe a shelf in there as well. So I think we've got a little bit of money to spend. So yeah, let me give you guys a little bit of a rundown how the funds worked. So we've got a little bit over 340,000 for the Pontiac Firebird from auction. So 345,000 to be exact. And obviously we had to subtract the 25% this time round for the auction fees. That was because the amount was greater than 250,000. So for that reason it came to, I think, 258,700 that we eventually got out. So we obviously paid our amount of 115,000 for the shop, as well as a 50,000 transfer cost, which was also part of the us securing this building for ourselves. So yeah, that is pretty much how that worked out for us. So yeah, I think I might have to pack these boxes again, because obviously these boxes aren't as sturdy. So we'll just get all of these things put back into the box.
2 hours later.
Alright, so we've got our 2 boxes full of random parts just there on the floor for now. I'll sort that out a little bit later on. So yeah, let's see what else we can grab from our pickup truck over here. We've still got pretty much our floor jack. So yeah, this can probably just go here for now. We'll figure it out once we've got everything at the shop. Alright, let's go see what else we've got. Alright, we've got a steering wheel. Let's see if we can pop some of these things in our backpack over here. I think that is going to be easiest. Alright, and let's grab this bag of sand. I think that is pretty much everything. We've got our window tint. So let's just put that in a backpack as well. And we've got a sledgehammer. Now this is a sledgehammer for building purposes. So we're just going to drop it over here by the rest of the building materials. Alright, and these things we are going to pretty much just drop on the shelf. Let me just put that down again. Alright, and obviously these things can be sorted out a little bit better. I should probably find a spot for everything. And there we go, we've got our small jack that came with our Neva. And we've got some pedals, automatic pedals still. So we'll keep those around for the time being. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much leave the spare tire of the pickup truck here at the shop as well. Because obviously we would like to have as much space as possible to load more things. And let me just grab this bag of sand. This is also going to go in our little paint prep area. So there we go. We've got all our paint prep stuff here more or less. And then obviously we are going to be taking our move tool with us. But I think the rest of the tools and our suitcase can also stay here. So let's grab this. First of all, the suitcase. This can go in the office for now. Alright, so let's get our office door open here. I'll just put this behind the door out of the way for now. Alright, and then we are going to be grabbing our toolbox. And we'll just put the toolbox here around the corner for now. And then I think it's just our little radio over here, which can also stay here. I don't think we need to carry this with us again. So we'll just put it down, maybe, yeah, somewhere safer. Just put it in the office over here for now. We'll sort everything out once our desks are in place as well. Alright, I think we are pretty much ready to hit the road again. So, oh, where did my move tool go? Okay, there it is. So, let me just keep this in my backpack for now. Alright, so, back to the old shop. Let's go and pick up some more stuff. Alright, so we are back, and I think up next we're going to try and load this table in the back of our pickup truck. Because for some reason this table just wants to slide off of the trailer the whole time, so I think it's going to be safer for it back here. And that way it won't be able to go anywhere. And we've still got a little bit of space at the back of our truck, so hopefully the last trip we do, we don't have to bring the trailer back here. But we're going to see what else we can fit on the trailer now. So let's take maybe the 2 engine blocks at the back of the pickup truck. I think that should fit. Alright, something like this. Alright, so let's grab this table. This little microwave can probably go on the seat next to us. I mean, that's where you would put a electronic appliance safely. Either on the seat next to you or in the trunk. But we are going to be putting these tables. Let's just see, maybe if we take the dumpster here, maybe put that on the front of the trailer. I think like this maybe. Alright, let's just get it positioned right. A little bit to the side. I think that's more or less where it will be okay. I think so. Let's just check around the other side. We could move over to this side a little bit more. Well, I hope that's going to be fine. We'll probably see once we try and set off if everything is going to stay on the trailer. Alright, so next up we're going to load these tables. Now I must be careful not to drop this into the dustbin, because that'll obviously get rid of it. We don't want to do that. Let's maybe put them like this. Alright, I think like that. That should do. And let's grab this one. Yeah, I think we are going to have to do another trip with the trailer back here again. But that's fine. I think what I'll do is I'll cut out some of the driving again in this episode, because there's obviously going to be a lot of driving involved. So let's see what we can get fitted here. I think, yeah, that looks okay. Alright, and can we fit this in the back of our truck maybe? I think we've got a little space over here for that. Yeah, that seems okay. We still got a lot of wheels and tires to take over as well. But I think in the next trip we should be able to finish everything. So we can pretty much just load this thing back in here. And yeah, we pretty much need something small to fill that gap over there. I think we should be able to get our jerry can in here. Maybe some of the wheels and tires. Let's just see what else we've got here. Yeah, it's pretty much just wheels and tires. This will have to go on the trailer. Obviously, we can't take this with us now. But we can try. If we can fit it back here, hopefully it'll stay here. Yeah, so you might be wondering, these pieces of furniture, I did actually buy it from the gas station owner. He said that he pretty much left everything in there for from the previous guy. So yeah, we're welcome to make him an offer, and I made him an offer of $100 for everything. So that's for this old PC, the sofa, as well as the desk table that we are taking on the back of our truck. But I think this stuff over here should pretty much just be a truckload or a pickup truck. So yeah, I'm trying not to bring the trailer again after this trip. So I'm not too sure if this is going to work at the back of our trailer here. No, I don't think there's space. Alright, well, we'll come back for these things. I think we should be able to manage with this, but I might just bring the trailer for in case. Because we'll bring this with that, and yeah, I think we'll just bring the trailer to be safe. I think we should manage then. I think we are pretty much good to hit the road again. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just pick up our move tool again. And then we are going to hit the road and see if everything is going to make it over there safely again. Alright, and we are here with our second trip of goodies. So let's get the shop open again. And I think this sofa over here is going to go straight through to the lobby or the customer waiting area. So we're going to be putting this maybe against this wall for now. So I think that should pretty much do over there. And then as for the two steel tables here, we are going to be putting them into position. I think the best position for this will be pretty much one on this wall by the window and one by the other wall by that window over there. But we'll check that out in a moment. Just figure out this one. I think over there should be fine. Yeah, let's just move it away from the wall again. Okay, so that... yeah, it sort of is as if the floor is uneven, but I think... yeah, that should do. We should just maybe move this leg away from the wall. Let's just get this out of the way as well. Alright, and I think... that should work. It's actually been nice to have it nice and center with the window. I think let's move all of these things out of the way for a second. Because I think let's just put this thing in the right place for now, where I would like to have it. And then we could obviously pack the stuff around and underneath it as we wish. I think that's pretty center. I think that should work. Let's just move it back a little bit. Yeah, because we don't want to have stuff fall off at the back of the table. So we don't want a too big gap, but I think that should work. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I think that's the perfect spot for the one table. And then the other one we're going to put by the other window now. So let's come and grab it over here. Alright, let's put this one over here where we just put the boxes in the way again. But let's put one over here. Alright, that is almost perfect just the way it is. Just move it over a tiny bit. A little bit this way, a little bit that way, I think. Yeah, that looks good. That looks fairly decent. Alright, so I think that is pretty much just our little disposable trash bin, or, well, our bin where we dispose things of. So this can actually just stay in this room for now. We might actually move it outside, or we might move it into the shop somewhere, but I think for here, well, for now it's going to be fine if we just put it over here. Let's just see how far back we can go. I think that's as far as we can push it up against the wall over here. Yeah, that looks fairly decent and centered. Alright, so up next, let's grab our chair. This can go straight into the office. Alright, so I've got no idea yet how this is going to be laid out. I think maybe the computer desk will put on this side, and then the other table we'll put by this window. That might work quite well for us, but we'll see. This desk over here, let's grab this one. Okay, perfect. Alright, and I actually think this desk will work pretty well on this wall as well. I think like that. Then we've still got quite a bit of space around it. So I think let's just put our radio on top of the table for now. And then those two engines we'll just put into the little spot over there here we've got. Because obviously we are going to be refurbishing this engine for another project vehicle, which I'm about to reveal to you guys in maybe an episode or two from now on. But we'll see how things work out. Depends on what can happen this weekend and what we can get done over the weekend as well. So yes, let's just put this one in the corner here, and then I think it's just our jerry can, and then we are pretty much good to hit the road again. So yeah, I think once again let me just close up the shop, and then we'll head back to our old shop and see if we can pick up the last bit of stuff. Alright, and we are back at the shop with the trailer again, and I think this is probably going to be our last load. So yeah, I just decided to park back there because obviously we're going to have to carry the tires over to the truck bed over here, and I think that's probably going to be the best position for that. Right, so there's our engine stand, and let's grab our little computer and table over here. Let's be sure to put this on the trailer as well, and I think that fits perfectly. So we even have got a little bit of space on the trailer left for these interior parts. So these should be fine at the back of our trailer. Alright, so let's get these loaded up as well. And I think what I'm going to do now is just put the move tool back into my backpack so we don't lose it, obviously. And I don't think we need it anymore because everything is pretty much sorted out now. Alright, so let's grab the seat. Let's put the seat on here as well. And we've got another seat over here, and then pretty much just the two door panels, the one for the Firebird and the one for the Chevy El Camino. But yeah, it's always good to have a little bit of extra seats and door panels and stuff, because you never know when you buy a vehicle and you just need that one specific type of part. But it's very rarely that you've got the right color in door cards and seats. So yeah, it all depends on what the future holds for us in terms of vehicles that we're going to be buying. Alright, so this is our last interior panel that we still have at the shop. So we'll just put this on the trailer as well back here, and I hope it's going to stay put. I mean, it should. It shouldn't do anything. We'll yeah, let's just put it down over there. We've got a dedicated little spot for that, and yeah, I'm gonna call that a win. So if it does fall off or blow away, then it's not a big train smash. Alright, so let me start loading these wheels and tires. So obviously we are gonna have to make a plan for some furniture, and I've got an idea where I can find some. So obviously Richard of the Auto Body, he told me about his nephew's barn that has got a bunch of parts and stuff in. He also told me there's quite a bit of furniture in that barn. So we need to make him a decent offer, and then maybe we can secure that barn with all its contents. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go and have a look at this barn and see what exactly there is in that little space that he was telling me about. And then I guess we'll pretty much decide and see if we can go ahead and buy all that furniture from him, along with all the parts and accessories that's in there, because apparently, yeah, his nephew also had a car shop in town. So those parts might be something that we can use, but we never know. We'll have to go and have a look at it. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just pretty much finish loading up these wheels and tires, and then we're pretty much ready to hit the road for one more time and probably bid goodbye to our little building over here, which I've actually started enjoying myself over here. I upgraded it very nicely, and I think the landlord or the owner of the gas station will be able to rent this for a little bit more money now. And obviously, yes, we will be getting our deposit back from him, but it's not going to be much. So yeah, we'll see how much money we're going to get back from him. And obviously he said anything that I choose to do here would be at my own cost. So yeah, I don't really expect to get anything back from what this has costed me, but at least I know that I've improved this little building and made it a little bit better to work here. And also Hugo did quite a bit in terms of having the cement thrown down here for us when we initially got here, because it was a little bit of a problem working on the grass and the gravel here. So obviously things would get lost and yeah, you would never ever find it again. But I think that is pretty much everything. This is the last wheel and we are pretty much ready to hit the road. So yeah, I think this is pretty much goodbye for this little building. It's a little bit sad, but I think we are definitely moving into a better space and also somewhere we can pretty much call our own now, because we're not renting, we bought the place, and I think it's going to be very good for us. So let's hit the road one more time and finalize this episode by sorting out the shop a bit. Alrighty, and we are back at the shop, and yes, I actually started rolling the camera already, but yeah, I didn't think about speaking. So yes, we've got pretty much everything from our old shop now here at our new shop. And yeah, it's just a matter of sorting out things a little bit. I might actually have to change a couple of things afterwards, but I think at the moment we're just gonna pretty much put everything more or less in position. So I actually forgot to unload the microwave when we got back the second time, but that's okay. We didn't need that space, fortunately. So this computer will be going in the office, and I think over there is going to be the perfect little spot for this. So I think we are gonna just move it over here, more or less in the center of this window, and I think that will actually work very nice over here. We'll just get it all sorted out and plugged in again. But I think that is going to work very nice. Perfect. Alright, and then yeah, there's not really much left to unpack here. We've got our engine stand, which is going to go in the corner where I mentioned, because this will be pretty much where I rebuild the engines. So we are going to pretty much allocate this space over here for the engine stand, I think, for the time being. And actually, I might actually, yeah, get a shelf or something here as well, close by, for some engine parts. So, but we'll see. I mean, it'll all depend on what I think I need over the course of this weekend. And I might be getting some furniture in. But I will also be having a look at the comments section. So if you guys got some comments, drop them down below. What do you guys think we need in the shop? We can obviously get one of those 4-post lifts as well, but I'm not too fond of those. They really are a little bit of a struggle to work with. But yes, I think now it's just a matter of unloading the wheels and tires here. But I do want to grab this microwave, which is yeah, pretty much the new addition to my shop. So this will be for warming up pizzas. Pizzas we are going to be buying from the pizza store here next door to us. Alright, so let's maybe just pop this on here. I might get a little table for this. So I'm not too sure. Let me just put it over here. Or better yet, I've got an idea. We've got a nice counter there in front. So we could probably just pop it behind the counter for now. We'll just put it here in the corner. I will sort that out for a little bit later on. So yes, I think that is pretty much everything at our shop now, and I think we've already done quite a bit. And yeah, looking at the time, I think we did quite a lot of video content for you guys for this episode. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bore you guys by watching me offload all these wheels and tires. So I will be building a tire rack for this. So my plan is actually to do that over the weekend and then get all of this unloaded. So I think this is going to pretty much just stay in the back of the truck until I've got the tire rack built. So my plan is to pretty much build a tire rack, I think in this corner over here somewhere. We'll see, maybe against this wall across there we'll put some tire racks up here. I think that'll work very nicely for us. But I think that is also going to be a wrap for this relocation episode. So thank you very much for watching. And I do hope you enjoyed watching me move all of my stuff over to the shop over here. And yes, I guess I will see you guys in the next one. So yeah, until the next time, cheerio.